Good afternoon, football fans, and welcome to Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union Field here at Aloha Stadium. My name is Chaz Mihar, alongside Al.
Number 3, kick, receiving team. Penalty, first down.
Earlier we had Pac-5 and St. Francis. St. Francis was the victor in that one. We have Damien and Iolani going head-to-head here in this one in the second game. So we just started Damien to start their drive deep in their own territory after a penalty. So here's a quick throw here to the out man, Logan Lauti. Lauti spinning down about 6 yards on the catch. And that'll move.
Pass complete from number 11, Jake
make this
Holtz.
a second down and short here for Damien.
Yep, Damien with a good momentum built up to this point of the season. See if they can keep it going here early on. Nice pass to the flat.
Jake Holtz will hand it off here to his running back here, Aparmal Sulu. So get close to a yard, going to be met right at that line of scrimmage there.
Iolani always acting as something of a rock wall in the way of the Damien Monarchs, though, Chaz. We'll see if they can get by that.
So they're going to go trips to the bottom here on 3rd down and 5. Ball at the 14. Holtz finds a man, Lauti, but this will fall incomplete. Was down. Lauti had to kind of bend down to his knees to catch that, unable to hang on. So now they're going to bring out their special teams unit. Getting ready to send this one away for Damien is going to be Christian Souza. Just joined us here. It's 11 minutes and 2 seconds to go as Souza gets a leg into this one. And here's the return man as he finds some open space. Coming down the near sideline, will finally get out of bounds. That's Kyler Mento as Iolani will take over here, 1st and 10.
Mento, all 5'7", 155, a senior. Could see it that way. Good head-up attitude and able to find a little crease here, little space there for finally getting out of bounds. Protects the ball very well.
Leading out Iolani will be none other than the 5'10 junior Jonah Chong. Threw for 94 for 150, 1,024 yards, and 12 touchdowns on the season. Jonah Chong has been a pretty steady quarterback in that backfield for Iolani. So he'll get right to work here, 1st and 10, in good field position.
In this spread set, you need to have that. It's basically very quarterback-oriented.
As they make a late substitution here. No penalty. As now the ref starts the play clock as Nishigaya is going to be to the left here of Chong.
And then Damien also making a similar substitution at the same time. Mix up in the backfield, though.
As Chong tips the snap and it falls into the hands of Nishigaya. Nishigaya is going to be brought down now for a 4-yard loss. Good defense there by number 45 on the tackle.
This is one of the dangers of the pistol snap type of offense. Every once in a while, that snap back has the potential to go wrong for you, and that's exactly what we saw there.
Braden Halili with the tackle as now Nishigaya spins back around, goes down the top side of the field, as he'll finally get pushed out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Now it's going to bring up a 3rd down and short.
Watch this again. Talk about playing the piano. Nishigaya sees that everything is crowded inside there. Very good quick reaction. Spins out. Like they say about a good runner, you don't ever let the first contact bring you down.
Here's Chong on 3rd down. Sweeps that pass over the middle. Finds a man. That's going to be complete. That's Carter Kaimana. And Kaimana will keep the drive alive. And we'll get our first Hawaiian Bank first down is for Iolani.
Action drag pattern that time, coming in under the defense of Damien that time. And then the rest was just Carter Kamana, receiver, 6'1", 172 junior.
So here's Chong on 1st down. And he'll give it here to Nishigaya. Nishigaya dives forward here. Get about a yard on that one.
Got some interesting names on this roster for Iolani. Nishigaya being one of them because there's a Nishigaya playing for St. Louis as well. 21, Carter Kamana. There was a Carter Kamana a few decades ago, played for Kamehameha.
So here's Chong on second down on the 14 of Damien. Chong to the top side here, finds Kamana. This is going to be complete for a good gain of 6 yards. We'll make it 3rd and short.
Likely that Kamana out there is probably related to the same Cutter Kamana who played for Kamehameha Schools back in the late 1970s.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Ball at the 8. Chong will hand it off to Nishigaya, but Nishigaya is going to get tackled from behind by Braden Halili.
A good job by the Monarch defense at times staying at home this time, not being crossed up by the backfield action back there. Very good penetration, would have none of it.
Now on to attempt is going to be Mika Makekau. This is going to be set at the 16-yard line, so now it's going to be a 26-yard attempt here. This will be the first points of the game here with 8:23 to go. Mika gets a leg into this one. The kick is up, and it is good. So Iolani gets the first points of the game, up 3-0 here on the Division I ILH football on Stadium Star Sports.
Take another look at it here. Gets a good square of the hips, squares it up, and sends it through. Important thing is that Iolani is taking the early lead here.
Are Mom and Dad here yet?
Not yet. We didn't get our lane.
We gotta stop for cash. I forgot my card.
Just use your phone.
Right.
Forgot your Bank of Hawaii debit card? No problem, because now you can get cash with your phone with cardless cash from Bank of Hawaii. Introducing Cardless Cash. Download the Bank of Hawaii app today. Welcome to tomorrow.
Chaz Mihar, Al Murakami here on the call, back here at Aloha Stadium. 3-0 is our score. Iolani with a field goal lead on their first drive by Mika Makekau. And so far, Iolani, again, started with great field position, ended their drive with points, and that's pretty much the main thing.
Mm-hmm. See if Damien can get something together here. As I said, Iolani has always been that nail that you kind of like try to slam down on your stair step, and every once in a while, though, you still find yourself tripping over it every now and then. That's basically what Iolani has been to Damien over several decades now, as far as the football field is concerned, that is.
So Logan Lauti and Lyndon Sevilla back to receive here. As Wyola Manuel walks up to this one, and he'll get a leg into this one, and Manuel's kick will send Sevilla into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback. Damien will get it back on their own 20-yard line. And now we'll see what Jake Holtz and company can come back here on their second drive.
Damien in the past, very run-oriented offense, but they're showing that they can throw the ball very well.
So here comes Jake Holtz, a 6'3", 215-pound junior. Definitely has the size to do well. Brings out the Monarchs back here. Sulu going to be to his right as he'll bring Lauti on the sweep here. As Lauti will be brought down after forward progress to the 24-yard line. But we do have a penalty as soon as Lauti was brought down.
Damien program has always had some very good skill position players, and Lauti and company among them.
As here's Marshall Harvest, our head referee for this game. We'll listen in for the call.
Holding. Number 25 offense. After this is to the goal. Down remains 1.
As Paramo Sulu is the guilty pleasure of that one. A holding call there. As you can see it right there towards that beginning part of the play. So we'll replay first down here after the penalty. Damien back on their own 10-yard line. Jake Holtz will take the snap. Will fire this one. Nice pass. That's going to be brought in by Lyndon Sevilla. And he'll get that penalty yardage back and a little bit more, and he'll get a first down for the Monarchs.
Yeah, they needed some frequent flyer mileage here, and they got it. Sending the receiver up the seam. Nothing fancy about this. Just the receivers going up the seam, going on up their patterns. Everybody out for a pass. Very well timed.
So here's the handoff. Goes to Sulu. Sulu will get about a yard on that one. So now it's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 here for the Monarchs.
Lanakila Pay, a defensive back, 5'9", 171. A junior making that stop there.
7:27 and counting here, the first quarter. Iolani up 3-0 over Damien. As the Monarchs are on the drive here. As Holt looks to the sideline for the call. As Sulu will now go to his right. Holt's out of the gun. Throws up top, picked off by the quarterman, jumped the route. Casey Bell jumped the route there for the interception as Iolani will get the football back.
Yeah, Holtz made a little minor mistake there. He's staring down the receiver all the way, basically tipping this off. Watch here. See, he doesn't look any other place. He looks directly where he wants to throw it. Actually overthrows the receiver just a little bit, and that little bit of inaccuracy results in a turnover.
Chong will hand off to Nishigaya. Nishigaya shuffling his way in there in the mix. Good pickup on the play to the 35. So that'll be a gain of 6. And now they'll move it back here to the 36-yard line. So gain of 5. .644 and counting here. Trips up top here for Chong. As they'll fake to Nishigaya. Throws out. This is going to be complete outside to Kamana. And Kamana will get the first down all the way to the 26-yard line. As Iolani is now getting in some rhythm here on offense.
Carter Kamana playing very much like some of his relatives, including John Kamana, the Punahou All-Star from back in the late 70s.
High snap as Chong has to tip it up, but now he'll fall to the turf to secure the football. A loss on the play of 5, and Chong just glad to still keep and hold on to that football. So 2nd and 15. Here's Chong. Short pass outside here to Nishigaya. Nishigaya trying to find some room. Not going to get too much here. As the Monarchs, good job defensively going to the football.
Yeah, very good job there by Nishigaya to try and make something out of nothing while the rest of the receiving corps was racing downfield trying to clear out some space from underneath.
Now it's going to be a good test here for Iolani as they're going to go 5 wide. Triples to the near side, 2 up top. Jonah Chong on 3rd down. Pump fakes, now will take off with the football, sets his feet, fires this one. Oh, just in and out of the hands. Was trying to find rated Kanashiro. And boy, Jonah Chong, great job on that play to at least have a chance for that throw there.
Yeah, did a very good job of buying himself some time, had the opportunity. Man was down there, just couldn't set his feet well enough to drive that ball downfield. A lot of times when you're trying to get that ball downfield, it's not your arm strength so much as it is just your leg strength, trying to set your legs and trying to drive that ball downfield.
So they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Chong looks to his right, will step up in the pocket, trying to find some space. Runs right into the center line judge that time, head referee. That's going to be a turnover on downs as the Monarchs will take over.
Given that the referee is, of course, part of the field here, just tries to use the referee as a blocker. And unfortunately, the Damien defender does just the opposite, runs him right into the ref. Play hard, play smart, they say, and that was a good example of it, actually.
Saw the referee there, was in a good ready position stance. It was nice down and low. But obviously, Chong was a little faster than that.
And actually, if Chong had cut more to his right side, he might have actually been able to use the referee as a blocker in that situation.
So Holtz on 1st and 10 will hand it off here to Sulu. Sulu will be brought down that time. No gain on the play. Isaac Ignacio was there on the tackle there.
Actually, we'll make a gain of 2 out of this, Chaz. Did a pretty good job there, angling off that left side of the Damien line.
2nd and 7 here. Holtz the pass, fires this one. This one almost could have been picked off there by that cornerback. Trevor Kahn jumped up. It looked like it went in and out of the hands.
Holtz is staring down his receivers. He's looking precisely where he wants to throw the ball. He's not trying to look off before he throws it. That was a pretty good slant pattern toward the inside, but the bottom line is he tipped it off.
Sevilla was the intended receiver there. Now they're going to go double wides, as Holtz will bring Sulu to his left. Holtz looking to left side and he's trying to find Sulu, but Sulu was still running the route there and looked the wrong way. Pass will fall incomplete. We'll set up a 4th down here for Damien.
Slow developing play. They were basically running off the DBs below that and trying to clear space from them. They did exactly that, but he simply took too long to run the pattern. He was in the wrong position to try and haul that pass in.
So now getting ready to send this one away is Christian Souza with his 2nd punt of the afternoon. A spiral kick here goes over the return man. They'll get downed by Damien to the 27-yard line. So when we return, Iolani will have it 1st and 10 from their 27-yard line. You're watching the Division I ILH football here on Stadium Star Sports.
I love the fact that Damien has a very diverse set of populations, and it helped me transition well into college.
Some of the advantages that I have are the values and experiences that Damien instilled in me to live a fulfilling and successful life.
Because the school focuses not only on the academic side, but also on developing the whole person.
I'm excited to be making history as part of the first graduating co-ed class of Damien.
Welcome back to Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union Field here at Aloha Stadium. It is Damien's homecoming in this game, in this afternoon. Good to see all the fans and all the student athletes, the students come out and supporting Damien here in their homecoming game against Iolani. So far, though, it has pretty much been all Iolani, despite what the score says, 3-0. But so far, Iolani has been doing what they need to do on all sides of the ball here.
Yeah, Damien's defense been playing a bend, don't break type of effort out there. But they need to stiffen up just a little bit more. They're giving a little bit here, giving a little bit there, not letting Iolani into the end zone, certainly. But bottom line is they need to stiffen up this just a little bit more. Step up the game just a bit more.
So Jonah Chong will bring back out the troops here. Nishigaya will be to his right. So you have a stoppage before the snap here as they're going to send, I believe that's going to be Kellen Roberts-Beers. Could be an equipment malfunction. And coming in for him will be Kyle Apuya. So we'll take that cornerback position there. Now they're all set. 1st and 10. Chong will hand it off here to Nishigaya. Nishigaya driving with his legs. And so get some good yardage here to the 31-yard line. Pick up a 4.
That's what makes a runner like Nishigaya so dangerous. Keeps the legs moving, keeps the head up, always looking for the crease, always looking for that little bit of daylight. Start, stop, stutter step. Just trying to find that hole to the outside.
5 receiver set here on 2nd down. Chong escapes one pressure. Now rolls right. Has some time. Throws on the run. Finds a man. That's complete. Jonah Miyazawa with his 27th reception on the season gets the 1st down. And what a find there by Jonah Chong.
Yeah, just good poise on his part to keep the head up, looking, trying to find something. Bought himself some time here. Lots of time here once he escapes the pressure. Sets his feet the way he'd like it, get the momentum going, just drives the ball downfield. Excellent pass.
Ref now starts the clock again. 3:34 here in the first quarter. Iolani up 3-0 here over Damien. High snap again. Chong brings it back down. Will fake it to Nishigaya. Will take it, but will get tripped up here for a couple of yards.
Yeah, he's looking to one of his receivers to try and throw a block in that one, but receiver not entirely sure. Decided to back off just a little bit, but still gave him enough of a cushion to get some yardage out of that.
Braden Halili with the tackle there for the Monarchs. 3 minutes now. High snap. This is even higher. Goes over Chong's head. Tries to fall on it. I think the Monarchs defensive end might have come up with it. And he does. That's Fosi Ulima, the junior, with 1 sack against Waipahu last game, has a fumble recovery here for the Monarchs.
Like I said, sometimes these shotgun snaps can sometimes get you into a little bit of problem if it's a little bit errant to begin with. And in this instance, like I said about the Damien defense, on the other hand, they had to step it up some, and they just did that just now. Take advantage of mistakes by your opponent and see what you can do with it.
So this will be the first time that the Monarchs will be starting in Iolani territory this afternoon. Hawks will hand it off to Sulu. Sulu hit as soon as he got the football.
Monarchs trying to establish a run attack in the middle to try and draw some of that Iolani defense to them and give Holt some time to maybe play action pass later on in the ball game. See if that works out that way for them.
Lana Kilape was there on the defense for Iolani. Bring up 2nd and 11 here. Ball at the 40-yard line for the Monarchs. Sulu will now get the handoff here from Holtz. And again, Lana Kilape was there. This will be a 1-yard gain for Sulu. Will set up a 3rd and 10.
I don't know if Sulu misread the blocks, because he actually, if he had gone to his left-hand side, he had some help on that side. If you take a look at it here. See, he cuts back against the grain, and most of the defense, most of the blocking is to the other side. He goes to his right when he should have cut to his left, perhaps. Saw something momentarily, but it just turned out to be nothing more than a mirage, apparently.
Here's Holt on 3rd down, shuffles up, throws off his front foot here, finds a man, but tipped out of bounds. As Logan Lauti did the best effort he could to try come down with that one. Falls incomplete, sets up a 4th down. That would have been a tough catch for Lauti to hold on to.
Yeah, but by the same token, though, Holtz may have gotten just a little bit, just a tad, little bit too greedy on that one, because he had Sulu down short where he could have hit him on a shorter pass, and he could have possibly made some yardage, 1st down plus more.
Well, we do have a penalty here, kind of at the line of scrimmage. As Marshall Harvest picks it up, let's see what it's about.
Holding, number 56, offense. 10-yard penalty. Down remains 3.
So a holding penalty doesn't help the Monarchs here. Kason Mahuka Kaava was the holding offensive lineman there, and this will bring the Monarchs back in their own territory to the 47-yard line.
And this is why anytime you see a penalty, you take it as a free play and you just go ahead and go after it, because you never know how things are going to break for you.
So here's Holtz again, going to be flushed out of the pocket. Throws over the top, has a man that is caught. Lyndon Savija going to be tackled in the end zone for a touchdown. 53 yards to the house. Nice throw. Jake Holtz with his 5th touchdown on the season.
Yeah, Holtz is the type of quarterback who isn't exactly going to outrace anybody to the sidelines, but at 6'3", good vision. Did a very good job of being able to look downfield, held his poise, found the receiver, and just basically gunned it downfield. My goodness, talk about a cannon shot.
So Christian Souza on to attempt out of the hold of Arechi. The kick is up, and it's no good. No good. So with 129 to go in the first quarter, Damien gets their first score 6-3 here over Iolani.
That was a good job of looking over the entire field by Holtz and this time and find the receiver. And it's a good job just finishing up the play like that. Just taking the defensive man with you into the end zone.
And you know, Al, we talk about the big thing about momentum. And you know, for Iolani, they've been doing a good job. They've had the momentum pretty much that whole majority part of the first quarter, and then a big high snap turnover gives Damien the football in good field position. Damien does a good job of answering the call.
Well, it's not just that. They took advantage of an opportunity and they converted well. They didn't hang their heads when they had the penalty down here on this side of the field on the play to the 10, inside the 10-yard line when they missed out on that one. As I said, they could have hit Sula on that one. Actually could have still got it to the 10-yard line, but came right back with another play. And Holtz did a good job keeping his poise out there and just fired it downfield. Being 6'3", of course, helps. Being able to scan the field like that, too. If you can get more time and be able to do more of that, Damien should be able to move the ball fairly well today.
Lana Kilape and Kyler Mento back to receive the kickoff here from Christian Souza, 5'9", 150-pound junior. So he gets a low line drive, and this is not going to be a good one, as this will head out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. So this will set up Iolani with good field position after the penalty.
One thing with Iolani over the years, though, you have to be very careful about where you kick that ball, though, because their return men have, over the years, shown that they've always put some very athletic, very speedy people back there that can really do some major damage. So you kind of want to make them chase around for that ball a little bit. However, kicking it out of bounds is not exactly, I think, what the Damien Monarch special teams coaches would want to see happen.
So 1:29 here in the first quarter. After the penalty, Iolani will take it over at their own 35. Quick handoff goes to Nishigaya. Nishigaya again, still muscling his way through. Gets the first down, tack on another 13-yard rush for Nishigaya. Gets the sticks to the first down.
Great blocking up front, too, by that Iolani front five to basically clear out the space that Nishigaya needed to pick up that first down on one play. And then the rest here is all just Nishigaya putting the head down, just making contact and driving people backwards.
High snap recovery here from Chong. Able to find Kamana. Good job there from Chong of staying composed after the high snap. Gets the throw off. Good completion.
Yep, sometimes what happens is defensive people will freeze when they see something like that. And that's exactly what happened there and set up the situation that allowed Kamana to get the job done.
Nishigaya will get the rest of the yards here for another first down. We'll move the chains here for Iolani, and Iolani moving the sticks here again.
I like how Nishigaya just finds ways to squeeze his way up inside there. Goes to about 5'5", 164 senior.
So Nishigaya again will get the carry. The same run, same result here. Another 5-yard pickup, bring up second down.
Just get behind his big blockers and just try and squeeze his way forward. Try and punish that Damien defense. See if they can find a crease in it.
Up-tempo offense here is Iolani. Chong has good time as this will fall out of the hands this time of Raiden Kaneshiro. Just a bit high there for his intended receiver.
Yeah, Iolani's had a lot of good skill position people over the years, as I've said.
So they're going to go empty set here. Chong will be by himself. Trips to the near side. About 3 seconds left. This should be the last play of the quarter. But it looks like... Let's see.
Damien. First time out of the half.
As Eddie Kleneski calls a timeout here. With 3 seconds to go, Burns his first timeout. Want to make sure here on third down, I think this is an important drive for his crew to want to make sure that they cover all their assets, cover the play. I want to make sure they get it right here.
Mm-hmm. Well, Iolani has not had the easiest time offensively. They've had some problems, of course, with the snap from time to time, as we've seen, Chaz. And, you know, from time to time, you kind of want to make sure that you've got some people covered. And if they're going to make a little change here, a little change there, or if you detect that maybe the Iolani offense, maybe one or two of the receivers aren't quite sure what they're going to do, then perhaps what you need to do is make a little adjustment on your side to take advantage of that. See if that winds up happening here.
So after the timeout, with 3 ticks left to go here in the first quarter, Chong will be empty set again here. Claps one time. Has time to throw over the top, but this is too high. Rexton Suzuki has maybe two flights right up above there, and that'll be the last play. 6-3, Iolani up on, or Damien up on top, excuse me, here on the Stadium Star Sports Network.
Yeah, what you saw that time too is they brought the safety
Darren
man
didn't
up.
switch to
Look
just
at that.
any insurance company. He switched to save with the insurance company trusted by Marcus Mariota.
I love it when hard work and preparation pays off. Right on.
The Island Insurance Go Low auto policy starts at $27 a month. Just the lowest rate to keep your car on the road.
You save the money. You save the money. Call 643-4000 or visit islandinsurance.com.
Six to 3 here. Damien up on top here over Iolani, as we're here for Damien's homecoming here in the second game of our triple header. Earlier we had St. Francis and Pac-5, as St. Francis came out the victors. We also have our game, Damien and Iolani, and coming up in the nightcap, very, very high intense matchup. Always good to watch is going to be Punahou and St. Louis.
Yeah, that should be a very good ball game to watch on that one. Kahuku defeating Punahou, and then Punahou, of course, tonight taking on St. Louis, and St. Louis defeating Kahuku last weekend 30-14.
There's definitely a lot of good football left to go, as 1 quarter down. So we'll switch sides here, as Iolani will have it now. Going to be 4th down here and 5. We switch sides.
Yeah, Damien bought the safety blitz the last play that left the receiver wide open up the seam.